Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel. My name is Heather. So this reading is for the week of May 26th through to June 1st. It covers all signs, so be sure to check out the timestamps below for your specific sun sign. As general readings, the messages may not resonate for everyone, so I do strongly encourage you to check out your moon and rising sign readings as well. So let's get right into it and start with our wonderful Aries. So Aries, the energy we have for you. We have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess. So Aries, for you this week is a big week on intuition. And why is that? You have the Nine of Wands here. So it does look there's one final obstacle or challenge for you this week that you have to overcome. But you do have the support of your family around you. And I feel like this is about the family. So this isn't so much about work and career, but for some of you it will resonate that way. But this does look like with this Ten of Cups energy, which is really the happy home card. This is complete emotional support and abundance from your family and the family unit or those that you are really, really close to. And it's having all of those needs met in the home life. So it does look like there's one final obstacle or challenge coming this week. For you. You do have the support of your family, but how you're overcoming that challenge is through your intuition with this High Priestess. This is you having divine downloads and having that divine inspiration and knowledge and just being able to use and tap into your intuition in order to solve any problems this week. So that is the key takeaway from you. Again, if you need support from others to overcome whatever challenge this is, you do have the support of those around you. So make sure you're leaning on them this week. I know that's difficult for you, Aries. You like to go it alone, but just really remember that and make sure that you are, when people are extending their help to you, that you are taking it. Okay, I'm going to pull one final card for you. This is an Archangel Power Tarot card, just for a final message, and you have the Three of Michael here, which is really about releasing the past. So perhaps that obstacle or that one final challenge, maybe it is something from the past that you're trying to release and let go. You will grow from this situation, so do know that, and time heals all wounds. So again, yeah, I really don't feel like this is career for you or money or finances, that this is more of an emotional obstacle or challenge that you're overcoming this week. So I hope that resonates with you, Aries. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you are notified when I go live in June. In June I will be doing live readings, and anyone that is on the channel, I will try and get through as many as I can, but the first come, first serve for the ones that raise their hand saying I want a reading, and I will do one-on-one readings with you. So have a wonderful week. Take care, Aries. And now we are moving on to our fabulous Taurus people. So, okay, so for all you Taurus people out there, let's see what energy is coming in for you this week. Okay, we have the King of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. I like that energy for you, but with this Five of Cups here energy, Taurus, this week you're going to be finding that you're feeling some disappointment here. There is some kind of disappointment that you're experiencing in your life, so that can play out so many different ways. Again, this is a general reading, so for some of you this could be a letdown in your career, in your finances. For others of you it's going to be in your personal life. Okay, but whatever it is you're just feeling this loss. So when you look at the Five of Cups energy, the Five of Cups is always, you have three turned over cups in this card, that this person is mourning, all that emotional energy has been lost, but there's always two cups that are upright in the background that the person isn't paying attention to in this card. So it's the things that you still have and the things that you still have to be grateful for. So that in order to get out of this slump, Taurus, that's one of the key things, takeaways that you need to do. So if you are feeling at a loss, or you feeling that you just a little bit depressed even, try and focus and have gratitude for what you do have still in your life. But also with this King of Swords energy, I'm really feeling like one of the things, it's almost you're trying to look at the situation from a very practical, very mental kind of way rather than using your emotions. So you're trying to snap out of that by using logic and reason here. So what I really do like about this particular deck with this King of Swords energy is he has this almost meditative type quality with him, right? Like he seems to be sitting on top of a mountain. There's a crow up here and an owl here representing that knowledge and wisdom. And as well as that crow representing that knowledge and wisdom that's gained through his life experiences. So he has that, and he can reflect on the situation from a logical point of view and a reasonable point of view, but he almost has this Zen type quality as well, where he is looking at the situation with all of the past experience. So that's another way for you, Taurus, this week to kind of look at any situations that you are feeling kind of depressed about, feeling at a loss about, is to look at it from a logical point of view. So, you know, creating that gratitude journal would be a good thing for you to do this week. But you also have the Nine of Pentacles. So even if you are feeling at a loss, do know that that is, with this Nine of Pentacles energy, this is one of financial abundance. This is one of you basically creating your own wealth and surrounding yourself with that physical, tangible security. So it's like you did that, you earned it, you created it this week. Look, after this week and you get through it, things are going to be picking up for you. Okay, I'm going to pull one clarifier, or not a clarifier, just one final message here with the Archangel Power Tarot deck, and you've got the Four of Ariel. So this is always remembering, Taurus, that where you give, you also receive, right? It's that reciprocity. What goes around comes around. It's also about being resistant to change and extremes in how you save or spend money. So for some of you, this will be about your finances, but that whole being resistant to change, that is this. And Taurus, sometimes you can be very determined, and that can make you inflexible. So being open to that change is going to help you to see the situation from a more positive perspective this week. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Taurus. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you next week. Take care. And now it is time for my lovely Geminis. Okay, so Gemini, let's see what energy is coming your way this week. So we have the Nine of Cups. Nice. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so Gemini, I'm actually really liking this energy for you this week. You do have the Four of Cups here, so you do have something that you're feeling kind of apathetic towards. You're just not feeling emotionally connected to something, and or feeling almost like there was a little bit of a letdown with it. But I have some good news for you. So you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is where this feeling of apathy is coming from. So I feel like this is more at the beginning of the week for you, Gemini, where you're just feeling emotionally unconnected to some area of your life. Again, general reading is going to play out differently for each of you. But the one thing to remember, Gemini, is with this Four of Cups energy, you have the three filled cups here with the water, which is that emotional energy, that emotional connection, and she's just staring out into space because these cups are not just, they're not fulfilling her anymore emotionally, right? But here's this hand coming in the corner with this brand new cup that is completely full, and it's almost touching your hand. This is the universe trying to give you or gift you something that will give you some kind of emotional fulfillment, Gemini. You just need to look down, see it. But it's so close to being put in her hand. Like it's on the verge here, on that precipice of coming to fruition or being acknowledged by you. So I do really like this, that this gift is coming in. And what is that gift about for you, Gemini? Wonderful news for you. You have the Knight of Wands and you have the Nine of Cups. You have the wish fulfillment card. This is your wishes and dreams and ambitions coming true. So this is very exciting for you. So anything that you're putting your mind to right now, Gemini, you can make it happen, and you can make it emotionally fulfilling. And with this Knight of Wands here as well, this is that fire, passion, creativity, inspiration, what makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. And being a knight, it's the action card. This is the doer of the tarot deck. This is that pushing and moving forward energy, that you are taking action. The Knight of Wands is the fastest knight in the tarot deck. So This is like going forward full force. So once you acknowledge and recognize that gift that's coming in, you will realize how that is connected to your dreams and the things that you want to move forward in life. And you're going to find that it's going to allow you to be creative, use skills, talents that you might not normally be able to use and connect with, and have that expression, and you're going to be passionate and excited about it. So I love this for you, Gemini. This is fantastic energy for you. So I'm going to pull one final card, an Archangel Power Tarot card, just for a final message here from Spirit. And we've got strength. So this is really strength and grace through kindness, having the self-confidence this week, Gemini, and also forgiveness. So and maybe that's where that apathy here could be coming in with that Four of Cups. Maybe somebody has wronged you, or maybe you just feel jilted in some kind of a way, and that forgiveness is going to go a long way in allowing you to see that new gift coming in, Gemini. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Take care, and I will see you next week. And now it is time for our caring, nurturing Cancers out there. So Cancer, let's see what energy is coming in for you for this week. And we have the Four of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you this week, Cancer, this is a week for you to kind of take some time for yourself. Okay, you do have the Four of Swords energy. So for any of you who have been feeling a little bit drained, this is really a key indicator for you to just take some time for yourself, have some me time, have a bubble bath with a glass of wine, or even perhaps meditate or go away for the weekend, or just something. Make sure that you are taking some time for yourself so you can recharge your batteries this week. That is a big thing for you. With the Ten of Cups here, you do have the support of your friends and family here to help you. So if you have been overworking yourself, and that is part of the reason for this energy drain, make sure you are leaning on others or even delegating tasks this week if this is related to your career or your work, Cancer. And you also have the Eight of Cups energy. So I do believe that part of this Four of Swords isn't just about recharging your batteries, but there is this inner reflection, taking some quiet time for yourself to really find what really you are really passionate about, what you really want to engage with going forward in your life. Because with this Eight of Cups energy, this is you walking away from a situation, a person. It could be about career as well. It could even be a health matter too, but you have decided, it's almost like you have had enough. You're not emotionally fulfilled with this anymore, and it is time for you to move on to greener pastures and find out what you do emotionally connect with this week. So Cancer, those are the messages for you this week. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm just going to pull one final Archangel Power Tarot card for a final message here from Spirit. And we have the Three of Gabriel. So this is prosperity. This is prosperity that's arising from wise planning. So it's time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So Cancer, so what I really see for you then is that this week is really a time to just take a step back, recharge, regroup, because there's a lot of exciting things that will be coming in for you down the road. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Have a wonderful week and take care. And up next, my lovely Leos. Okay, Leo, let's see what energy is out there for you this week. And we have the Knight of Swords. Look at you go. We have the Lovers. And we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so for in this reading, some of you, it is going to resonate in terms of a relationship with the Lover's energy. But for most of you, I feel like that Lover's energy is you making a decision, because this energy can also represent making a decision, making a choice, or having a choice. Because you also have the Two of Wands and you have the Knight of Swords. So this is a brand new, exciting activity for you. With this Two of Wands, let's take a step back. So she's just kind of like looking out the window, almost daydreaming. What am I going to do next? Where am I going to go? What do I want to do? Okay. So it does look like the choice, the decision that you're making is a next step. So whether or not this is in your money, career, finances, this is in your relationships, or just your personal life, this is going to play out differently for many of you, some of you, this could relate to travel as well, because that Wands energy is travel. But it does look like you are going to be making a decision this week and taking action this week, because you have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is always mental energy. It's everything going on in our head, how we communicate, how we express our ideas. So you are taking that forward action. So you are coming to a decision. You are making a choice this week. So something that has been, in the background for you, Leo, something that you've been sitting on, waiting for. This is your green light go this week with that Knight of Swords energy. And that's pretty fast energy too, but it's almost like you're going to have that mental download, that mental click, where it's just going to, everything is going to make sense to you. The answers are going to come, and you're going to take action and move forward with this week, whatever decision and choice you've been sitting on. So I hope you enjoy that. Let's pull one more though for you. I'm going to pull an Archangel Power Tarot card for a final message for Spirit, and that is the one that I want. Oh, and we have the Emperor energy. I love this energy for you. So this is, this is authority, really. This is taking action. This is the King of Kings. So this is stability and efficiency, and taking charge of a situation and ambitious plans. So that is what I have for you this week, Leo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be sure to tune in next week. Take care. And now we are moving on to our vivacious Virgos. Okay. So Virgo, let's see what energy we have for you this week. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, Virgo, so what we have going on for you this week, it does look like you're having a moment of self-reflection that is leading to you are feeling unfulfilled this week. There is this apathy. This is you just not feeling emotionally connected to the things that are going on in your life. As a general reading, that area of life is going to be different for each of you. So it can be in your money, career, finance. It can be in your relationships. It can just be personal projects or things that are going on in your life. It could even be travel plans, for example. But you're just not feeling very emotionally fulfilled, and you're not sure what to do about it with this 2 of Swords, because that is that needing to make a decision, make a choice here. Okay. But what I do see here is this 10 of Pentacles, and I do like this energy here for you. This can be an inheritance card, but this is really creating your own wealth, building a legacy, inheritance coming in, that kind of energy. For some of you, you could even be considering, depending on your age and where you are in your life, this could be you thinking about retirement with this 10 of Pentacles energy. But the 10 of Pentacles energy is this energy of complete total support, especially in the home and family, but it's everything that you've built and creating this legacy wealth and creating, again, complete stability. So complete safety, security, and stability. So it's not necessarily just your possessions, but it is also everything that you surround yourself with that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. So that even includes your relationships, not just your monetary, physical environment and material environment. But you're feeling very unfulfilled about something. You have this card of apathy, but there is this surprise gift coming in. So that is the good news here for you, Virgo. A new opportunity. The universe is trying to give you something that you can connect with emotionally here with this 4 of Cups energy. And it does look like you're going to have to make a decision. And I feel like what this Cups energy, the surprise gift, is related to this creating stability, security, and safety in your life here. And it can even create monetary wealth. So how this could play out for some of you, this could be an offer that comes in, and it could be related to work, where, because I'm relating that with that 10 of Pentacles, that monetary wealth energy. But this opportunity also has emotional connection for you, right? That you feel like you can actually, it feels like you're doing something valuable in life with this opportunity, but you're not sure if you should leave it. Perhaps with this 2 of Swords, perhaps it's a bit of a pay cut for you, even though it has this opportunity for growth down the road, because that 10 of Pentacles does indicate like long-term growth and long-term stability. So that's just an example of how this energy can play out for you, Virgo. It's going to be different for each of you. For some of you, this could be about your relationships, but that's just an example there. So I'm going to pull one last card for you. I'm going to pull an Archangel Power Tarot card, see what the final messages from Spirit here, and we have the 9 of Ariel. So this is your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, and a love for the beautiful things in life. And that's what you have here as a final message. So even if you're kind of feeling disconnected this week, Virgo, do be patient. Do look around for those little things. This surprise gift coming in isn't always like, you know, like a punch in the face where it's right there. Sometimes it's a little bit more subtle and you need to look around to see it. So make sure you're doing that, Virgo, and you're paying attention to all the details, which I do know that you do. So have a fantastic week, Virgo, and I will see you next week. Take care. And now for our lovely Libras. So let's see what energy is in store for you this week, Libra. And we have the Hierophant. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so for you this week, Libra, what I'm seeing is there is an opportunity with this Ace of Cups for some kind of emotional fulfillment. So for some of you, if this is related to your relationships or love, romance, and family matters, this can be a next stage new opportunity in that area. So for those of you who are single, this could be a new love interest coming in. For those of you who are partnered, this can be that next stage in the relationship or news that comes in related to the relationship that's very positive and uplifting for you. So just how this could play out, for example, if you're dating someone, this could be you're becoming exclusive. If you're already in a partnered relationship, perhaps you're moving in together or getting engaged, or maybe if you're already married, you're planning on having a baby. Like, it's that next stage here. And for some of you, I do feel like this is engagement and or marriage, because you do have the Hierophant, and sometimes that can indicate a marriage, because this does represent traditions, conformity, right? Anything or institutions, and you know, marriage is like that institution and a tradition of joining two people together, which would be a next stage in a relationship. You also have the King of Pentacles here. So whatever this new opportunity is, you do have this authority. So this is you, Libra, being that authority, being that King of Pentacles energy. So being very practical, grounded in whatever it is and how you move forward with this. So if this is a new love opportunity, for example, this is an opportunity that has staying power with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles here. This would be one that has an opportunity for long-term growth and stability, and this is approaching a relationship from a very practical kind of way for you, Libra. So it's not something that's a flash in the pan. This is something that has the potential for stability and long-term stability. And this also isn't about, if you're giving your heart to someone, this isn't you giving it away frivolously, for example. For others of you, this can be about career. And if this is about career and an opportunity in that area, or even some kind of a money opportunity, this is one that you really resonate and connect to emotionally. So this could be an opportunity that would really allow you to express your creativity, or even your intuitive side, or even something that you're just passionate and excited about. You know, that's something that just you really feel emotionally connected to, or like such as volunteer work, or just something where you feel like you can give back, and it allows you to be like, and if that's the case, I do feel like it would be a promotion in a current job versus a brand new job coming in because of that King of Pentacles energy. So I hope you enjoyed that, Libra, but I am going to take a moment to pull one more card, an Archangel Power Tarot card, and I want that one right there. So you have the Three of Gabriel. So what this says for you, Libra, is that prosperity arising from wise planning for you, and it's time to take the next step. There's optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So wonderful news for you. So again, for some of you, those plans could relate to relationships, or it could relate to money, career, and finance. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Libra. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you next week. Take care. Okay, now it is time for my sarcastic little Scorpios. So let's see what energy is out there for you. I'm going to give it another shuffle just because I feel like it. Okay, so Scorpio, for you this week, it's a little bit of a downer week. I will be honest with you. You do have the Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So it does look like whatever's been difficult and challenging this week, it is wrapping up with that Ten of Swords energy. Aces are always beginning, tens are always the completion of an energy cycle. And this has been something that's been difficult and challenging for you, this energy cycle, but it is a Ten of Swords, okay? So it is coming to an end. It is wrapping up this week. And with the Eight of Cups here, this has left you, whatever it is. So again, general reading, so it's going to play out differently for each of you. Some of you it can be money, career, finance. Others of you it could be your relationships and romance, and others of you it can just be life in general, right? Or even health. But it does look like whatever this is that's been going on, that's been difficult and challenging, you really feel, you don't feel emotionally connected to it. You just, you're done, you're over it kind of thing, and you are walking away. You're looking for something that's going to bring more emotional fulfillment into your life, and that's what it is that you want to do. But with the Six of Pentacles here, I am seeing that you are getting help from others. Okay, so there is, you do have the support of other people around you, your close friends, for example, your family. They are your support system really this week. So as you are wrapping this up in this difficult energy, whatever it is, however it plays out for you, you are getting the strength to kind of like walk away from the situation and find what really resonates with you. So that is the positive side of it for you, Scorpio, is that you're moving on. Like you're finally cutting ties with whatever this is and moving on, and you're doing it for you. Okay, and you're doing it for your emotional fulfillment. So I do like seeing that, and I like seeing that energy. Oh, that one wants to come out. Oh, we got two, so I'm going to read the two. And do remember, you do have your support system and the people around you, so do lean on them this week, okay, Scorpio? I was going to pull an Archangel Power Tarot card for just final messages from Spirit, and I've got two came out, so I'm going to read them both. You have Solutions and you have the Seven of Gabriel. So I'm going to read the Seven of Gabriel first. So this is really about, you need to stand up for what you believe in. And part of that is that when you stand up for something you believe in, you might also be walking away from a situation, right? Having confidence and claiming your personal power. So that completely tracks with that Eight of Cups energy. And then we have Solutions here. So success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, and forgiving and healing energy is coming in for you. And again, with that Six of Pentacles, you are supported through this journey of healing from whatever this difficult or painful situation was, Scorpio. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. I know it's not the most sunny and positive. I think you're used to that though, Scorpio. But have a wonderful week and take care. And now it's time for my savvy Sagittariuses. Okay, so Sagittarius, we have the Two of Pentacles. Look at you multitasking. And we have the Wheel. Ooh, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Just looking at that Seven of Swords energy. I'm not really feeling like it's that negative. I'm going to pull a clarifier for it because Seven of Swords energy is an energy of theft, betrayal, can be lies, can be someone being deceitful, spreading gossip, trash talking you, but sometimes it's also secrets. So, and the secrets can be people keeping them from you, or it can be, or it can also be running away. But it can also be secrets where you're keeping the secrets, and I'm kind of leaning towards that. So I want to see what's going to come up. You have the King of Wands, clarifying it. Okay, and you are a fire sign, Sagittarius. So this is really you coming out with this King of Wands as the clarifier. So yeah, this is you. The Seven of Swords isn't something being done to you. This is you doing this. And I'm not getting the sense that it's negative though. But for a few of you, it might be where you've been doing something a little bit underhanded and shady. And I will just say with this Wheel of Fortune here, for any of you where that has been like that, where you've done something, not even necessarily shady, but you know, not completely above board, or you've been doing something just behind someone's back. And sometimes we do that for the most loving, caring reasons, right? But Do know with that wheel here, that is what goes around comes around. So just that caveat for a few of you where that's going to apply. But for the most of you, I'm feeling like this is more about your secret, or you're doing things behind the scenes that other people don't quite know about yet, and you're keeping it quiet deliberately. It's one of those things that sometimes when we start a passion project or a pet project, it's like we want it to build up steam before we announce it to the world, right? Because sometimes if we say too much too soon, it loses its steam, or perhaps someone else even takes or steals that idea from us. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting for the majority of you, is that it's that. And the reason why I'm saying that is that you've got something going on behind the scenes. You're keeping it to yourself, letting it gain momentum. And I feel like that because of that Two of Pentacles energy here, because this is you multitasking. You have so many balls, you're juggling so many balls and they're all up in the air, and you are working really hard, okay? But I do feel like that is coming to an end. I do feel like things are going to come to light, and that your responsibilities are going to be lightened a little bit, that there's going to be a breakthrough for you coming in because of this wheel. So if you've been multitasking, if you've been working on so many things all at once that you're starting to feel a little bit drained, you're starting to feel like, you know, that how much longer can I maintain this? And I need to make a decision on which direction I'm going to go and run with and focus all of my energy into, rather than focusing on all these different balls that I'm juggling with. That's coming to an end with that wheel. It's also the wheel of luck, the wheel of fortune, right? So this is good luck. This is the universe having your back. This is divine timing. So I feel like that breakthrough energy is coming this week for you, Sagittarius. So I do really like that for you. Please comment below. I would love to hear how this is playing out for you. But I'm going to pull one more final card, an Archangel Power Tarot card for you, just to see what comes in. And you have the Nine of Michael here. So, okay, so your worry is unnecessary. So if part of that Two of Pentacles and that juggling involves more mental aspects where you're juggling, relax. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So if you have been overburdened, if you have had a lot of responsibilities and that's been creating some stress and worry, just try and let that go. Do know that that wheel has your back and things are going to be turning around for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell, and I will see you next week. Take care. Okay, my Capricorn friends, you're up. Let's see what energy is coming in for you for this week. I just want to make sure that my screen doesn't black out. Okay, so Capricorn, we have the King of Swords, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Hangman. Okay. I'm going to pull a clarifier for that Ten of Pentacles, because I do feel with the Hangman here and the King of Swords, Capricorn, this is a week for you for insights, okay? Mental clarity, insights, you taking command of a situation strategically, mentally, and really like thinking things through using your logic and reason. And it's, what is this about? And with the Hangman, you're seeing things from a new perspective because you've taken that time to reflect. So that Ten of Pentacles energy is really a card of having like all of your needs met, right? All your materialistic needs met. It's not necessarily always just like property and money and financial wealth. It can also be your emotional security, because it's anything that makes us feel safe, secure, and stable in life. And sometimes that is about our emotions, our supports, our circle of supports being around us. So I kind of want to know what this is. This can also be about, you know, building your wealth, building inheritance, receiving inheritance, legacy wealth, money coming in, financial abundance. But with this Hangman and King of Swords, I just don't know. Okay, you have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, communication is coming in. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be about your career. With this Eight of Wands here clarifying, this could be information that's coming in that's going to provide financial security for you, or increase your financial security, your financial wealth. So for example, how this can play out, it's going to be different for each of you. This is a general reading. This can be news and information and forward movement with this Eight of Wands energy. Eight of Wands is very positive. This is a yes card, right? This is a card of success. And then you have it with the Ten of Pentacles, which is that final culmination energy of that Pentacles, grounded, stable, material, abundance energy here. And so when you have this clarifying, this is telling me that this news or information is coming in related to your money wealth or your financial standing or what creates security in your life. So for some of you, you could be selling a home, and this is good news coming in with that sale of the home. For some of you, this could play out where there's information about a new job opportunity. Perhaps you are unemployed and you're looking for a job. This is a good opportunity. This is a good week for that coming to fruition for you. For others of you, this could be an advance in your job and increase that way. For others of you, this could be your investments. Perhaps you have investments, or you're playing the stocks, and good news comes in for you. And it's just going to make you see things differently. So for example, if you are nearing the age of retirement, this is how this could play out. You could be looking at your resources, at your RRSPs or whatever investments and things like that that you have, and you find out that they've actually done better than you were expecting, and maybe you can actually retire early. So this is that thought with that King of Swords, where you're going into your head and you're reassessing, reevaluating, looking at the facts, creating that pros and cons list, right? And taking charge and taking action of decisions and making strategic planning decisions on how you're going to move forward. And you're seeing things from a whole new perspective with that Hangman, because the news is better than you thought, or the situation is better than you thought. So again, how that plays out is going to be different for each of you. And so for some of you, this will be more about your relationships and the stability in the relationships. Like maybe something wasn't as bad as you thought it was, right? Or something is repairable here. Okay, so I'm going to pull an Archangel Power Tarot card for final messages from Spirit for you, Capricorn. And we have the Five of Gabriel that's come out. So this is a challenge that you can resolve. So withdraw from the drama of others. And part of that Hangman energy is kind of removing yourself from others, removing yourself from a situation so you can see things clearly. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Capricorn. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you next week. Take care. Now it's time for my Aquarius friends. Welcome. And let's see what energy we have for you for this week, Aquarius. We have the Lovers. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Four of Swords. Okay. So for some of you, this is completely about relationships here with this energy coming out. But you do have this Four of Swords. I'm going to pull a clarifier for this because I'd like to know a little bit more. I have an idea of what it might be about, but I just want to see if I can get a little bit more information here. Okay, so for Aquarius, I'm seeing this play out a couple different ways for some of you. So with this Ten of Cups, this is complete emotional fulfillment and support from those around us. Happy home card, right? This that completion of that energy cycle that's related to the emotions, the heart, romance. And then you have the Lovers here. And the Lovers can mean two things. It can be someone almost like a soulmate kind of energy, this person that completely supports you. You complement each other, you uplift each other, you support each other. You're like so completely infatuated and absorbed in with each other here. And then you have this Four of Swords, this outlier here. And this is one where it can be about being physically drained and needing to take some time for yourself, but it also is a card about reflection and inner reflection to find answers. So going within, taking a step back, secluding yourself a little bit to seek some answers. So for some of you, you could be looking at a relationship and thinking, is this the one, right? Is this the person? Is this my person? Is this the person I want to spend the rest of my life with? So you're thinking about your relationships. For some of you, that is how that's going to play out with this reflection, with this decision, this choice. And again, is this my happy home? Is this person my happy home? right? I want to pull that clarifier on the 4 of card. Yeah, the Tower. Okay, so that's given me a lot more information here. So what I'm feeling like for many of you, not all of you, but for many of you, this is going to be about your relationships. So it can be a romantic partner, doesn't have to be. It can also be just a friendship. It can be a coworker. It can be someone like that, but there is someone that you are connected to and you are thinking about that relationship. And with the Tower energy, this Tower card is a very interesting card. So normally in a Tower card, you would see people falling out from the tower. It's hit by lightning, you know, and they're falling out in the middle of the night. In this particular deck, she has done this. Like, she's got her arm behind her back, she's got her wand, the spark is there, and she's looking back at us like, I did that. Yep, that's me, right? This no longer served me, so I'm breaking it to the ground, right? I'm going to shake this foundation. And that's what she has done. So this would be you. So after you reflect, you may decide to take action where you are either turning the relationship on its head and going to look at rebuilding it with someone, or perhaps for some of you, you're going to be deciding that you're just going to walk away from someone. Like that's, and again, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can also be about coworkers, colleagues. But I do feel like you're reflecting on it because for some reason you're not feeling like this relationship is very supportive for you, Aquarius. So I'm going to pull one more card. This is an Archangel Power Tarot card. Okay. And just for final messages from Spirit, and for you, Aquarius, I have new beginnings. So this is starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Yeah, and so that supports really that reflection type energy and card, and just deciding to start over. So for those of you where this isn't about relationships, this can just be about some area of your life, but that decision that you're making with this Lovers card here means that your decisions impact other people, okay? And that's what that means. So, and with this 10 of Cups, you do have other people's best interests at heart as you are making that decision. And that's how that's going to play out for you, for others. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that reading, Aquarius, and I will see you next week. Take care. And now it is time for my Pisces friends. Always last but never least, let's see what energy is coming in for you, Pisces, for this week. And we have the World. Ooh, I love this so far. And the Page of Wands. Yes. Oh, and the Sun. Okay, I've had a couple difficult readings here, so this is a breath of fresh air here. Okay, so Pisces, I love this for you. I love this. You have the World, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Sun. So what I'm seeing is that you are completing a chapter in your life. So whether or not this is your money, career, finance, this is your relationships, your romantic partners, coworkers, colleagues, friends, family, whatever, however that plays out for you, or this is your personal life. This could even be your living situation, your home, that kind of thing. But something in that is coming to a complete full cycle and completion for you. And you're ready to move on to the next chapter. Okay, so how this could play out for some of you, depending where you are in your life, you could be deciding to retire, you could be deciding to change jobs. For some of you in relationships, this could be deciding that you're kind of done where you are and you're ready for the next stage. Like, for example, maybe you're getting engaged, maybe you're getting married, maybe you're deciding to buy a house with your romantic partner or something like that. But either way, a successful completion of a chapter or a cycle in your life. And then you move into the Page of Wands energy. So this is a brand new beginning, this fresh energy that's creative, exciting for you. Like, you're seeing this as a brand new adventure that you can begin, and you have the Sun supporting it. So what I want you to know for this week, Pisces, whatever you wrap up, you know, just take a moment to be grateful, thankful for everything that's happened and that you're moving on from. And just, yeah, look at the future as the world is your oyster kind of mentality here. There's this creative energy that you can really tap into moving forward. And yeah, and you can pretty much can do anything with this energy because you have the sun. This is a card of success. This is a card of abundance. The sun shines down and makes everything grow, right? And so this is the universe really having your back and just yes, yes, yes. Anything that you want to start this week as you wrap up one thing and then move into that next chapter in your life, Pisces, do know anything that you're starting is going to be blessed by the universe. Okay, and it's almost like anything that you do is going to be successful. Anything that you start is going to be successful. So it's almost like be careful what you wish for this week. And like an example here too is like, let's say some of you are deciding to move, right? Or you're moving this new place, this new location that you're moving to. Like if you've sold your house, the new place that you're moving to is going to be very supportive for you creatively, energetically. So I do love this energy for you, Pisces. I'm going to pull one more card. This is an Archangel Power Tarot card just for final messages from the universe for you. You have the King of Michael. So the final message for you is wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity and a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So Pisces, what I think here with this energy is really what it's saying is that as you wrap up this chapter and you begin the new and you just like have this brand new hope, this brand new optimism here, just make sure that the decisions that you make are, you know, stay in your integrity, that they are right for you, right? That they and that you're doing what you are called to do, right? And so Pisces, I just love this energy for you, and I hope you did too. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you next week for next week's reading. Take care.